What it do, man? It's your boy Key Deshaun. You are locked in with Key, episode 4. You know what I'm saying? Glad to be back at it. Like I said, we starting to ramp up now. But like I said, man, I got a dope show for y'all today. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to start off with Memphis rap beef. Like, how would it affect the summer? How would it affect the music? You know, with a lot of people switching sides and being against each other, with certain people getting out of jail this year, and like all the social media shit that's been going on before the summer starting to really get here. It's really gonna be an interesting thing to see about who gonna hold up when the summer gets over and done with, whether it's musically or, you know, whether it's just outside of the booth. But unfortunate, but you know, it's Memphis, so you know how they go. But then we're gonna get into Apple Music's top 100 albums of all time. Definitely gonna give my opinion on that and how I feel about certain albums being on the list, where it's ranked, and certain albums not being on the list. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into Diddy history of violence from the former friends, employees, and artists. You know what I'm saying? According to Rolling Stone, putting out, really doing their due diligence and interviewing a lot of these people. And you know what I'm saying, talking about the monster Diddy was. So there's going to be an interesting topic to touch on. Then, of course, now that it's the playoffs are more, it's less teams. Now we get to talk more about sports as well. So we're going to get into the finals. But before that, we're going to get into Bronny and how he going to fare up and where he might get picked up at, and just my honest assessment on his talent and how he's scrutinizing the media and all that just for being Bron's son. So, like I said, cool little show, you know what I'm saying? It's a real interactive show for y'all to really have y'all opinion, get in the comments, and just either on social media, just chop it up with me. So it's going to be a real dope show, y'all. Let's get into it. So, you know about the Memphis rap beef, right? Like, how can it affect the summer? How will it affect the music? How will it affect, you know, lives being, you know what I'm saying, lives being in jeopardy like it's been for the past few years. And, you know, if you know, the streets talk. I don't care if it's Memphis, Detroit, Chicago, LA, New York, somewhere in Florida, Texas, wherever. The streets gonna talk, man. So if you know certain shit about these things that I'm about to talk about, then you know I ain't gonna get deep into it, because you know what I'm saying, I don't do no police job for them. Although I do want y'all niggas to understand, man. Some of y'all niggas to understand. Cause some niggas are aware and some niggas don't care. But to some of you niggas who are not aware, y'all gotta understand, man. Some of these people in law enforcement are damn near as young as you, bro. Not too much older than you these days. So niggas be watching, bro. Like, niggas be knowing what y'all doing. Hey, y'all, it's like, because not only is it niggas want to attribute it to snitching. Okay, you probably got a few niggas that snitching, of course. I ain't condoning that, because once you get into that life, you supposed to take whatever come with it. You know what I'm saying? So as a man throwing the next man under the bus, I don't respect it. That's just anything that you do. I don't know if it's a job, streets, sports, whatever. Like, you make the bed, you lay in it as a man. You know what I'm saying? So whatever walks of life you chose to do, I don't respect that. But anyway, but when it just come to that, man, you just got to know what come with that. So it's like, long story short, man, the beef in the city has gone up a notch. Like, you know, it's certain niggas that done got out of jail. It's certain artists that done fell out with each other. Then, you know, you got the domino of a big artist dying. You know what I'm saying? Like Dolph, I think ever since Dolph was, you know what I'm saying, I still hate that shit. Because not just the South Memphis connection, but that he got with the South Memphis community in his own hood, Castile, right? Like, if you just growing up as a fan, bro, just seeing how he came up, it still hit you a little bit to see how that man was, you know what I'm saying, how the man was murdered, you know what I'm saying? But that had just started a whole trickle effect through the whole city. After that, man, it was pretty much curtains. It just, like, that energy just rubbed off on the whole city. Now it's niggas who was just cool into it, and then you got niggas like Bag and 30 people's into it. Then you got the mob into it with them two niggas. Then you got Sid versus Critter now. when they was just rocking. Then they on the same label. Then said taking pictures with niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on, bro. It's a lot going on. Like, of course, it's gonna put more light on the music, but it's also you got finesse beefing with a few niggas in the city. It's a lot going on. So is it gonna turn them up as far as the music go? Hell yeah, because that's just what comes with the controversy, especially the beef nowadays. Unfortunately, this is a big thing that ties into the rap game now, and I hate it. You know what I'm saying? Because you was never really supposed to bring the streets to the industry, but nowadays that's just what it is, and unfortunately everybody can't escape it and everybody can't help it, especially from coming from where we come from in Memphis. Like, shit is the jungle. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of difficult to kind of predict what's all gonna happen to certain niggas, because like some niggas don't even live here anymore. Like, it's just smart. Like, even the big dogs don't stay here no more. So it's more so how you want to be remembered. And some niggas doing it the smart way, but niggas know they still got shit to handle. Niggas still got to look over their shoulder. Niggas know it's still shit that's just going on. So like I said, I know this gonna provide a hot summer musically, and when it comes to just the running into each other, because as much as you don't want this shit to happen, as much as you just want this shit to stay rap, this ain't just no regular rap beef. This is like niggas really be want to kill each other. It can be a song, it can be a post, whatever it is, bro. It's like niggas gonna take this shit to the extreme here. So as bad as I don't want that shit to be going on, it's gonna go on. It's probably gonna provide some good music for certain niggas. It's probably gonna spark a fire in a lot of niggas to make great music, knowing that certain niggas against them. But on the other hand, with niggas having to run into each other, because like I said, even if the big niggas of certain cliques and gangs on whatever don't run into each other, bro, it's just inevitable that they niggas or one of their partners or one of their cousins gonna run into niggas from this side. And because everybody ain't gonna be out of town with you. Everybody can't go with you where you at. You can be staying in Atlanta, LA, Miami, wherever else you gonna go, bro. You can be there, but your whole clan, 100 niggas is not gonna be over there with you. You probably gonna have a tight-knit group of niggas that's out of town with you, that stay out of town with you. But back home, the whole hood still gotta go with it. They still gotta run into these niggas. They still gotta stand on their business. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of I don't know, man. It be torn. Like, cause like I said, I don't like shit going on in the city. I don't want the city to be more hot than what it already is. I just want niggas to put it in the music. But then again, you just never know. But we gonna see what all fares well, man. Cause like I said, Bag's supposed to be dropping the album. He clearly got a response to 30 and what's going on. Then you got Duke and Kenny dropping the tape probably the week before that. I probably say next week, I want to say. And then Bag dropping the week after. So it's 30 dropping soon. He just dropped the album, but he dropping the response to Bag. Then you don't know how Sid and Critter gonna respond to each other on wax, or what are they people's gonna do, and just so on and so forth, man. It's just a lot of shit going on. So once again, gonna be interesting to see, but on to the next, man.